So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Let's watch as the Frauditor plies his trade and acts like a jackwagon. Enjoy.
Back again with another video. Today we are at City Hall in the city of New Rochelle, New York. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, and to ensure that our public officials respect and honor that right. Let's get into it.
Where you working over there? I'm down here with all crazy. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Can I help you?
No, I don't need help right now. Thank you though, I appreciate it.
A few moments later.
You have to sign in. You're gonna come into the building, sir. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. How you doing? How you doing, man?
So it's okay for him not to sign it?
He's an employee.
The Frauditor sounds like a small child. Oh, why can't I? Oh, if he can do it. Oh, why do I have to do it? Oh, if he doesn't have to do it. Shut your mouth already, a grown man.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you want to come in, you gotta sign in, okay?
A few minutes later.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, hello. Can you turn that off, please?
Huh?
Can you turn that off, please?
No, I'm recording.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Who are you from?
What do you mean? Who am I from?
Well, you're recording, so, just need to know who's in the building.
Yeah, I signed in on the sign-in sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what company are you with?
Oh, I'm independent.
Okay, and you're recording for?
I'm gathering content for a story I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just need to know who's in the building, that's all.
Yeah, sure. Have a nice day.
12 seconds later.
Reason that we're doing this?
That I'm doing what?
Recording?
Recording? Yeah, there's a reason, for sure.
Can we ask you why?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. Sure. Can I get your name?
My name is Anna.
Anna, nice to meet you, Anna.
Nice to meet you.
And your name?
Tracy Jackson.
Tracy, nice to meet you, Tracy.
And your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is Sean, and he's a YouTube frauditor. He was a warehouse manager, but claims he lost his job during the COVID crisis, which I find almost incredulous to believe. Yeah. Anyway, carry on, Sean.
That's it. Just filming. I'm gathering content for a story. That's all.
Was it approved by anybody?
No, it doesn't need to be approved by anybody, no.
Well, not approved, but I was just curious if... Yeah,
No, I haven't spoken to anybody here, except for you guys, Anna and Tracy. First people I spoke to.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, tell us a little bit about the story. Maybe we can help.
No, I'm just gathering content right now. Thank you, though. Excuse me, ma'am.
That's okay. Okay.
All right, thank you. Hey, how are you? Good. No, I don't need help. Thank you, though. Can I turn my camera off? Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, why?
I'm just wondering who's coming to the office.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm just walking around filming.
Pardon me, sir, but this is a YouTube journalist. He's gathering information for a story. Please don't interrupt him.
That's what I'm doing. I'm an independent journalist. Who are you?
Let me ask who you are first. Can you turn that off?
No, I'm not gonna turn it off. No. But who are you?
And you who?
No, I want to know who I'm speaking with. ID?
What's that?
You want ID?
Yeah, you're coming through our office filming.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you any ID.
Why not?
I don't even know who you are.
I'm one of the
you could just
administrators here.
You're an administrator in the district office?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And your name is?
My name is Mr. Kern.
Mr. Kern?
I'm just trying to...
My name's Mr. Reyes.
Okay, because everybody says somebody's walking through here with a
Nice to
camera.
meet you.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Are you gonna grab my camera?
I'm not going to grab anything.
Oh, okay. I thought it looked like you were for a second.
No,
Let's say, whoa.
No, I was just wondering, somebody's walking through my office with a camera. I want to know.
Yeah. No.
And who you're with and
I was in your office?
You were up in the hallway here, which is where my office is.
But I wasn't in your office.
I didn't say you were in my office. I said you were in the area where my office was.
This is what so-called First Amendment auditors do. They go into a public building and they try to provoke a reaction. The more intense the reaction, the better it is for clicks and views on their pitiful YouTube channel. Let's stay tuned and see what happens next.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make it clear. I didn't go in any offices, for
I
sure.
just wanted to make sure who's coming through our office here with
Yeah. With recording?
Recording, yes.
Yeah. That would be me.
That would be you.
Yeah.
Do you have any ID that we know who you are?
No, I'm not going to provide you with any ID.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
Are you leaving or?
No, I'm not leaving. No.
I think if you don't provide us with ID, although it is a public space,
Yeah,
this is a government building.
Okay.
So you have to have a reason and a purpose for being here.
Okay.
Or at least provide ID when asked.
So I need a reason or to provide ID to be here?
Correct.
Okay.
So-
And what was your name?
My name is Dr. Corey Reynolds. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources.
Okay, your Assistant Superintendent,
Yeah,
Human
so
Resources.
do you have any
Corey
ID
Reynolds.
that we can-
No, I'm not going to provide you guys with any
So
ID.
I'll help you out.
No, I'm not going to leave either. I have business to conduct here.
And your business is with whom?
I don't want to disclose that to you guys. You guys, you know, even though you've been respectful, it just, I'm not getting a good vibe off you guys. So it's like, as far as you guys are trying to kick me out or tell me I need to leave or provide ID, those are all things that, you know, I'm not in agreement with any of that stuff.
With the way modern society is, I don't think it's unreasonable to ask someone for some identification upon entering a federal, state, or city building. Just, you can expect that these days. That's just standard protocol. Shut your mouth.
So please know the police is on their way.
Okay.
They'll help you out with that. So
Yeah,
we can
so
wait for them at the front desk.
the police are going to help me out?
Yeah, we can wait for them at the front desk. I'll wait.
I mean, you could wait wherever you like, yeah.
And so you could as well. So I'm
Yeah.
going to ask you to walk with me down to the
Hi, ma'am.
front desk.
Hi.
So
I met you already? Nice to meet you again.
let's walk down to the front desk and we can wait right by security.
For what? Why do I have to wait by security? I don't understand, sir.
Because until...
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Since you didn't sign in and follow our protocols correctly, I have
did.
to ask you to leave.
I did sign in.
No, you signed as a good citizen. That's not signing in.
How
We
do
need
you
your
know?
name.
How would you know that?
Because we looked in the book, because people are concerned you're walking around the building with a camera.
But how would you know that that's not my name? I don't understand.
Okay,
Well,
so you
we-
can prove to
we-
me by showing me your license.
We wouldn't
Well,
know
let's calm
because
down.
we need
Let's
to-
calm down here.
We
There's
already
no-
asked you for ID. You haven't
Yeah,
provided
but
that.
you're not a law enforcement officer, and
Sir,
to be
as-
frank, a law enforcement officer couldn't even ask me for my ID without me breaking a law, which I'm not breaking any
But if you're
laws.
trespassing, it is...
How am I trespassing? I have
because this is-
business here. I'm an independent journalist
So
gathering
what is your
content.
business and with whom do you have that business?
I have business with every department here. I'm gathering content for a story.
Frauditor, the only thing you are gathering is a group of people who dislike you right now. Shut your mouth and leave the property, and don't claim that this is your First Amendment right.
Freedom of the press, sir.
Freedom of the press
I'm an independent
requires
journalist.
identification.
No, it does not.
It absolutely does.
You're 100% wrong.
So help and prove me wrong with that. Let's wait at the front desk.
I would love to educate you on the subject. I
Please,
would.
let's walk down this way.
Okay, and just you calm down, because you came over here like a
No, I was looking for it because everybody around the building is asking questions. So
Yeah.
I checked the book.
Anybody
I
who's
was
asked me a question, I've answered their question.
Right. So
Well, okay,
again,
that's
I'm going to
fine.
ask you if we
But
can go
like I
down to
said,
the
you
front
didn't
desk.
follow protocol because you didn't
I
sign
did.
your name. So your name, that's your name. That you're gonna go with that as your name.
I just put it in the book. You told me to sign in, I signed in, and I'm not gonna. So how do you know that it was even me that signed that? You know what I mean? I signed the book. That's all I know. Signed it
Okay,
in front.
so you could confirm when we get that done in the book that
I
where you
signed the
signed.
book. I signed the book. As per your protocols here, I didn't have to. This is a public building. Why should I have to give out my personal
Because of
information to?
COVID-19, sir.
Providing false information to a law enforcement officer is definitely a crime. Providing false information to gain access to a city building would be considered a crime also if the police are called and investigate. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I
There's
understand.
protocols.
And I followed them. And I followed.
Okay, so
Again, I'm going to ask you to go down to the front desk. I'll
Okay.
wait with you.
I mean, you could follow me around if you'd like.
No,
did you?
no,
we're
I'm
going
gonna
to
ask you
notify
to
the
go to
police and see what
front
the police
desk.
say because
Okay. So are the
A lot of
police
people are nervous
for what purpose?
because you're walking around
We
with a
have
camera and
no, we
nobody
don't have any
understands.
idea of your intent.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
don't have any idea of who you are.
I've
You
been,
said that
I've
you
been
have,
more
hold on
than,
one
I've been
second.
more than cordial with you guys. I've told
I've
you
been
my
respectful,
intent.
so I'm going to ask if you allow me to finish.
Sure, sure.
You also said that you have business in this building.
Correct,
In
yeah.
order to have business in this building, you have to have an appointment,
Yeah.
and you have to have a direct person with whom you're going to have contact.
I have many direct people that I
You
have to have
haven't made an
contact.
appointment with anybody.
I don't need to make an appointment.
I think you do, sir.
Why would I need to make an appointment?
Because you're walking around.
This is
a
open to the public.
institution. It is not open to the public.
It
is
sure
a public
is.
building, but
That's
it is not
open.
open to the
It's
public.
open to the. I don't want to. You know, it's. I don't want to argue with you about what is and what. Like you said, I have to have papers to be a journalist and stuff like that. You know, that's not true either. But like I said, I'm sure when law enforcement. Did you call law enforcement?
Assuming that we did, yes.
Law enforcement has been called.
We're going to ask
Okay,
you to wait
great.
at the front desk.
Okay, great. So I'm going to take a walk around, and when law enforcement gets here,
First Amendment auditors do not have a brain. If they had a brain, they would be out working a regular, gainfully employed job somewhere. It requires no common sense at all to stand around with a camera all day and then publish the videos on YouTube. And this is what these guys do.
Then they can escort you around anywhere that you like, but you're going to wait at the front desk now until they come.
okay. Under what authority do you have to tell me to do anything? I don't understand.
You're looking at two assistant superintendents of the civil district.
Are you a superintendent too, ma'am?
I am the assistant superintendent.
Okay. Of student services.
So you're,
name, sir?
He won't
My
provide his
name-
name. His name is Good Citizen.
I did provide my name.
Good citizen's your name.
I just told you. Oh, I just told you what my name was.
No, what was that?
You didn't catch it?
No, I didn't.
I told you what my name was.
I'm asking, what is it? I'm sorry. I just.
Yeah, no, this feels a little bit too confrontational for me at the moment. I've been very, and that's confrontational? How is that confrontational?
You're walking up to people with a camera. They're asking you simple questions, and you keep on deferring.
Because I don't have to answer any questions.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for the police then.
I
There's
mean,
no, there's no reason to keep on having a discussion. And when you.
but I've told you my purpose. I've told
Okay,
you
so
what
can
my.
we wait at the security desk? Wait for
I've
the
told you
police, and
everything.
can
I'm not
talk to
just
the
being.
police?
I technically don't have to answer any questions if you, that you
Understood.
guys.
And
But I'm trying to put you at ease so you know I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story.
Wait at the front desk
So
until
for what
the police-
purpose?
Because that would make me feel better.
The Frauditor is playing a calculated game right now. He's trying to provoke the participants into more of a reaction. Oh, that'd be very good for clicks and views on the channel. Stay tuned.
It would
As
make
an
you feel
employee that
better.
works in this building,
For what?
I have a right to feel safe.
So the officers are here to make sure that you're all.
Over here, officer.
Hello? Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you guys.
Corridor Assistant Superintendent, Human Resources. This gentleman who has provided the name Good Citizen that's signed in at the front desk has been walking around the building going into confidential areas of the building.
That's not true. How you doing, sir?
Can you say something?
Sure, I'll come talk to you. No problem.
What's going on today? Why are we?
No, nothing. I'm an independent journalist officer.
Okay.
Can I just know, can I get your name and your badge so I know who I spoke to?
I'll give you all the information at the end, but I need to know why you're here.
Okay, yeah, I'm an independent journalist, gathering content for a story, exercising my First Amendment right, freedom of press. That's all. I'm just gathering content for a story. I'm not going into restricted areas or anything like that.
That is fine. You're allowed to do that, but you
Yeah.
need to sign in with a name.
I did sign in.
No, with a name.
I did sign in.
With your name.
But I did.
No, you didn't. Your first name and your last name.
Yeah, but why would you think that my first name's not good and my last name's not
Okay, do you have an
social?
ID on you?
But you can't ask me for ID unless I've broken a law, sir. You have to have
Sir.
reasonable articulate suspicion I
Do you have
committed a
ID?
crime.
You need to sign in, otherwise
How
they're
you doing,
saying you're
sir?
trespassing.
First Amendment auditors have a little bit of sovereign citizen in them, don't they? With that reasonable articulate suspicion garbage. Yeah. Carry on, Sean. What do you have next for us?
Okay, so I'm gonna go sign in.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're
No
saying
problem.
what you wrote wasn't true, correct?
What? No, I don't know. I just signed in.
Okay.
That's all.
This is how it works, okay?
Yeah.
Firstly, I'm going to say I'm a police officer.
I understand
have
that.
to ask you your name. If you give me false information, that's a crime. That's going
Oh,
to by arrest.
I know that.
Okay?
I know
So
that.
what is your name?
One second. Are
No,
you?
what is your name, sir?
Are you telling me? Are you ordering me?
No, I'm telling you, you have to provide a name that's accurate.
No,
so
but
you're telling me your
I'm
name
not.
is Good
I'm
Samaritan.
not telling you anything.
Okay,
I'm not
what
telling
is
you
your
anything.
what is your name?
But are you ordering me to give me your name?
Right now, you need to give ID to be in this building. Yes,
I have to give you my ID to be in this building.
correct. That's
Or-
why we have security with a.
Okay, but Well, I don't understand. If you can't get my ID, listen. I want to be reasonable here, but if
You're not being reasonable.
I'm trying to
You're
be.
being a problem.
But how?
Because you didn't sign in. You bypassed security.
I went right to security. I told him what I was doing.
Did he bypass you?
No, he's not the security guard I spoke to.
He's the front security guard.
No, there was another gentleman there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
So if you don't, I don't understand.
Okay.
He was on lunch. He just explained it to you.
I'm talking to him. Thank you.
Oh, very good. The Frauditor was just put into his place. Lovely. Now shut your mouth, Frauditor, and go home.
I was walking into the building. I was walking to go further downstairs because I was on lunch. I noticed him past the desk.
Okay.
He was recording, which was fine.
Okay.
But I asked the guy who was sitting at the desk, did he sign in? He said no. So we called for him to come back. He came back. I asked him to sign the book, and then he could go on his merry way wherever he wanted to go.
So what?
He said okay.
Does he need to provide his real name to come into City Hall?
The procedure is because of COVID-19 that you have to sign your name.
Okay.
You have to give at least a phone number or email for contact tracing.
Okay.
So I got a call from the guy at the desk saying this
And
gentleman.
if he doesn't provide that, what happens?
They're not allowed in the building.
Okay. So you're not allowed in the building. So we can go to the front unless you can provide them that information.
Not allowed in the
Okay.
building. You don't follow protocol.
Well, I gave my number. I'm gonna go to the desk now.
Okay.
Soon after.
So I don't understand what it was. You know,
We explained it to
but
you.
you guys no, but you
No, we
guys.
explained it to you.
What I'm saying is that you guys have no reasonable, articulable suspicion
That's fine.
to
Take
get
it
my
to
ID.
court. That's fine. Take
You
it to
don't.
court. Take it to court. That's fine.
I mean, I do it all the time.
Okay,
I would
no
hate. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
It'll be in the police report.
Wow.
Frauditors always want names and badge numbers, but these police are not cooperating. Oh, I love it.
It'll be in the police report. You're offended by
I
that?
could no.
It'll be in the police
It's not
report.
that I'm. It's just that it's
You're
courtesy to
confused a
identify
lot. It's
yourself
fine.
as a.
They're asking you for your information. That's it.
Hey, Sarge, may I have a word with you, please?
You can have
Yeah, sure. So, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm in here. This officer is demanding to see identification from me.
But anyway.
He's demanding to see identification from me without reasonable articulable suspicion I've committed a crime. He's telling me to take it to court. I would like, as a supervisor, for you to de-escalate the situation a little bit because they came in a little hot. And as you know, I do not have any legal obligation to provide you with any sort of identification or identifying information, sir. So I'm exercising a First Amendment right peacefully. I've communicated to them what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything underhanded. You have a lot of police officers here. You know, as you can see, I'm not a threat. But things could be handled differently. This officer right here came in hot and started, demanding things of me, saying I was going to be arrested. I don't appreciate that.
The police don't appreciate you either, and they don't care what you appreciate, my man. You're supposed to show identification and not sign the book as good citizen. Case closed. Shut your mouth and go home.
I want to just peacefully gather my content for my story here, sir. That's all I want to do.
Well, what's your story?
My story's on City Hall, sir. I don't want to disclose further detail because I haven't published it yet.
Of course.
I haven't published
Just
it
like
yet.
you claim you have the right you shouldn't have the right to know what your story's about.
But
Especially
you
then,
don't,
if
though.
you're going to videotape people
Yeah.
in the building.
But this is a public
No, it's
building.
not. You have to provide your name.
This is a public building.
You have to provide your name.
This is a public
You have to provide your
building.
name. Why don't you want your name known?
No, I don't. It's not that I want my name known. It's not about that. He's asking for identification.
But Good Samaritan, that's not a normal thing to do.
I understand that, but they could still call me. This is my private rights. I have a Fourth Amendment right to protect myself from searches and seizures of my identity. So, like I said, this is unconstitutional. And all I'm asking is, I signed in, I gave a name, and I gave a contact information. I understand for COVID, they don't need to know my real name, sir. There is no legal. You guys are not policy enforcement. You guys are law enforcement. You guys shouldn't enforce policies.
You're right, but you need to provide your name to be in the building. So if you don't want to do that, then you have to.
Yeah, but they cannot violate my constitutional
No one
right.
is.
And
They
yes, they
asked for
are.
your name because
Giving up my name is violating my constitutional
Well, then they're
right.
asking you to leave.
You bloody idiot. Under what amendment in the Constitution would your name be protected? Shut your mouth. I'm getting a headache from listening to you.
That's it.
But I also have a right to be in this building and conduct business. Yes, I do. This is a taxpayer.
An address and phone number.
So you're
He just told you
mistaken.
that. I'm not
You're
mistaken. He
mistaken,
just told
sir.
you that. They're asking you to leave.
I
That's it. All it
understand,
is.
but they cannot ask me to leave unless I've committed a crime. I have not committed a crime.
There's policies for this building. If you're not meeting the
But
policies, you have
there
to
was
leave.
also policies back in the day saying colored people couldn't go into restaurants. Doesn't mean that
What
made
does
them
that have
right.
to do with anything?
Because it doesn't make them right. That's
Are you
all.
do you take any medicine?
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Come on, don't be offensive like that, man.
Listen,
Stop it.
guys,
De-escalation.
hello, de-escalation. Okay, you see everybody that's here.
Yeah, I know.
We're just trying to follow the rules. Basically, if you don't follow the rules, you have to leave the building.
But I gave a name, sir.
Right, well, we need ID. We need identification. Everybody here has identification.
Sergeant, if you as a law enforcement officer cannot demand ID from me, what makes you think that you as a security guard could? He's a law enforcement officer and he can't get my identification.
Well, we're trying to de-escalate this situation.
Me too.
By okay, maybe sometimes police officers could be a little bit intimidating. I'm asking you as a security guard and the superintendent.
I follow
assistant
the laws.
superintendent.
I'm listening to you.
So can you please either give us ID, and can you please turn the camera on my face, please? I would appreciate it.
This security guard seems to be a very decent, upstanding man and just trying to solve a problem. However, the Frauditor doesn't want to solve the problem. He wants to escalate, provoke, and antagonize people. Oh, yes, indeed.
It's not in your face. I record everything I do. I have 2 cameras on at all times.
Okay.
I record everything I do. It's nothing personal against you.
Right, but it seems personal. All we do actually is for ID. Can you help us out with that?
But all I'm saying is that how can I give you ID, sir? I'm trying to be reasonable with you.
Okay.
How can I give you ID when a law enforcement officer can't compel me
because
legally?
I'm trying to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah,
maybe a law enforcement is intimidating, and I'm
peacefully filming. That's all. I'm exercising my rights here. That's all I'm doing. I don't want to make any problems. I've talked to several people here, and they had no problem with me filming.
But this is private property. Do you understand what private property is?
It's not private property at all. This is public property. This is open to the public. This is
with ID, sir.
No, where is the policy that says I have to give ID to enter this building?
Most frauditors don't seem to understand or comprehend, or possibly they want to understand. It's public property. No, it's not public property. It's private property open to the public. And they always reserve the right to serve whoever they want.
I have ID.
Where's the can I see the policy where it says I have to show my driver's license in order to enter this building?
You want de-escalation, but by you being so evasive and asking all these questions,
Sergeant, standing up for my rights,
it actually escalates a little more than it needs to be.
Sergeant, standing up for my rights is being evasive. I have a right.
He's already told you the policy, right? Just because you don't want to believe the policy
Yeah.
doesn't mean you're right.
No, I'm asking to see the policy where I have to hand over my driver's license to be in the building. That's all I'm asking. If I will hand you over my driver's license.
First of all, you don't have a mask. It says require a mask. You don't have a mask.
You don't have a mask?
Listen, I'm vaccinated. Do you show me that you're vaccinated?
So now I have to show you that I'm vaccinated?
Or do you have a mask? See,
I have a mask. I have a mask. I have a mask.
So we're asking about policies.
I have a mask.
Okay, now, so you followed that policy, correct? Yeah. Okay, now the next policy.
Because I saw that on the door.
Listen, the next policy right here is for you to show ID.
Where does it say that?
Listen, right here, all visitors must sign in with your phone, email, and ID. So that's all we ask.
That doesn't mean that I have to hand over my identification.
We're not handing. We just want to see it.
No,
we need to record it.
But listen, that's violating my constitutional rights. And
frauditors think they're some kind of constitutional law experts. There's nothing in the Constitution that says that you are prohibited by law from showing your ID. IDs didn't exist back then anyway. Can he please shut his mouth? Someone shut his mouth.
I know that you're saying that I'm being evasive, Sergeant, but at the end of the day, that's just me exercising my rights.
Is that the right phone number for you that you wrote down there?
Sir, I really don't even want to answer any more questions because you guys are being really hot.
You're getting fake information.
You guys.
That's not your real number. You're falsifying information.
That falsifying information to a law enforcement officer is a crime. That is a crime. Falsifying.
That's a government form, sir. That's a government piece of paper.
Can you articulate the crime? Yeah. What crime have I committed? Articulate it.
You wrote down a wrong name.
You're a law enforcement officer. Articulate the crime I've committed.
We've done it several times. You have.
What is the crime? I want to hear it.
I just said you wrote false information.
So what crime is that? That's all I'm asking you.
But
if you tell me what crime it is.
We pointed out to you the procedure and the policy and the sign. You're denying that. Everything we tell you, you're just denying. So we're going in circles.
You're not telling me a crime though. You're not articulating a crime.
Sir, you have to provide the information. You have to leave. You're free to leave.
Are you telling me, Sergeant?
Are you happy that you got what you wanted?
No, I'm not, Sergeant. Are you telling me that
You got your scene.
Are you giving me a lawful order to leave?
Yes, you have to leave. You're not following policy.
Sergeant, I'm going to confirm with your sergeant. Is that all right with you?
If you will not follow their policy, you have to leave.
So you're giving me a lawful order to leave?
To leave, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Finally, the Frauditor comprehends that he must leave. But will he leave? Let's watch and see.
No problem.
Have a nice day.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it.
No problem. You guys are all going to get complaints on you.
All right, we appreciate it, but have a nice day, all right? Thank you.